Okay, children, today we are going to start with finding the limits of trigonometric functions. Limits of trigonometric functions. What's the heading? Limits of trigonometric functions. Finding the limits of trigonometric functions. Here, in this section, we are not learning the proof. We are going to learn only the formulas. Okay, we are going to learn some formulas. As a formula, we have to learn. Okay, 4 formulas are there. Okay, write the first formula. Limit theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta is equal to 1. The first formula is limit theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta is 1. The second one, limit theta tending to 0, sine theta. What is sine 0? Trigonometric functions. Can you remember all this?
1.
Sine 0. Very good. It is 1. Limit theta tending to 0, cos theta. What is the answer? What will be the answer? Cos 0. See, here it is 0. Sine 0 is 0. Okay, who said that answer? I was thinking about cos. What is sine 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1.
1.
Okay, cos 0 only it is 1. Then fourth one. Okay, note down this change, children. Okay, sine 0 is 0. I was thinking about cos and I said it is correct. It is wrong. Sine 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. The last formula is limit theta tending to 0, tan theta by theta is equal to 1. Limit theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta is 1. Limit theta tending to 0, sine theta is 0. Limit theta tending to 0, cos theta is equal to 1. And limit theta tending to 0, tan theta by theta is 1. Along with, okay, we learned 2 functions, exponential functions and logarithmic functions, isn't it? Exponential functions and logarithmic functions. Okay. Okay, along with, write down the next heading, limits of exponential and logarithmic functions. Limits of exponential and logarithmic function. Can you give me the domain and range of logarithmic function? Can you recall? Domain and range of logarithmic function. Can anyone? Domain and range of logarithmic function. Logarithmic function, we denote this as log x, isn't it? We learned about exponential function, e raised to x. For the exponential function, okay, domain is set of all real numbers and the range is all positive real numbers. For the exponential function, domain is all the real numbers and the range is set of all positive real numbers. And what about log? Log and exponential function, they are inverse of each other. So what about log? For the log function, domain is
positive.
Very good. It is set of all positive real numbers.
And range is a set of all real numbers.
Real numbers. Range is set of all real numbers. Log and exponential functions are inverse of each other. Okay. Now, here also we are going to learn 2 more formulas, children. Note down these 2 formulas. for the exponential function, limit x tending to 0, limit x tending to 0, e raised to x minus 1 by x is 1. Limit x tending to 0, e raised to x minus 1 by x is 1. Okay, for the exponential function, limit x tending to 0, e raised to x minus 1 by x is 1. And for logarithmic function, limit x tending to 0, log of 1 plus x by x to the base e is 1. Log of 1 plus x by x. Limit x tending to 0, log of 1 plus x by x is equal to 1. 1 plus x by x is equal to 1. So, with this, okay, all the formulas in limits is over. All the formulas in limits. Okay, so can you recall the formulas what you have learned in limits? So the formula, yesterday we learned one formula. What is that formula? Can you give that formula, Aishwarya?
A into n, n into a raised to n minus 1.
What about the LHS? Say the LHS and give the formula. Limits.
X raised to n minus a raised to n by x minus a.
Is equal to n into a raised to
N minus 1.
limit extending to a, x raised to n minus a raised to n by x minus a is equal to n a raised to n minus 1. That is the first formula. Today related to trigonometric, we learned 4 formulas. Emmanuel, give the formulas. Emmanuel, which are the formulas we learned today? Yes, Emmanuel, can you hear me? Emmanuel. Krishna Chandran. Krishna Chandran. Krishna Chandran, can you hear me, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then Karthik. Karthik.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you give the formula? 4 formulas of trigonometry. Read that.
Ma'am, limit theta tending to 0, sin theta by 0 is equal to 1.
Sin
Limit.
theta by theta.
Sorry, ma'am. Sin theta by
0, sin theta by theta is 1. Okay. Then second one.
Theta tending to 0, sin theta is equal to 0.
0. Then
Limit theta tending to 0.
Okay, next 2 formulas. Muhammad Adil, can you give the formula? Next 2 formulas. Muhammad Adil. Muhammad Adil,
Ma'am, I don't know.
did you copy that formula? I gave 4 formulas. That one you copied it? Did you copy that in your notebook? Did you write it in your notebook? Adil?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you read it from there. Okay, tomorrow you learn it by heart. Now you read it from there. That 4 formulas. Now 2 formulas Karthik gave. What about the next 2 formulas? Now, Atul, you give the next 2. And Adil, be ready for presenting all the 4 formulas. Atul?
Limit theta tending to 0 of cos theta is equal to 1. And limit theta tending to 0 of tan theta by theta is equal to 1.
Limit theta tending to 0, cos theta is 1. Limit theta tending to 0, cos theta by theta is tan theta by theta is 1. Now, Adil, can you give the formulas? The formula? Adil. Okay, Aryan, read all the four formulae. Aryan.
Limit theta tending to 0 of sine theta upon theta is equal to 1. Then limit theta tending to 0 of sine theta is equal to 1.
Sin theta is 0. Okay, limit theta tending to 0, sin theta. Sin 0 is 0.
Then cos theta is equal to 1. And tan theta upon theta is equal to 1.
1. Limit theta tending to 0, tan theta by theta is 1. Adin, get ready. Can you give? Adin. Write the question, children. Write down. Evaluate the following. Evaluate the following. Evaluate the following. Under that, first one. Limit x tending to 0 sine 2x by x. Limit x tending to 0 sine 2x by x. How to do this one? Limit theta tending to 0 sine 2x by x. See, once limit is given, usually the first step what you will do, you will substitute for x. Sine 0 is 0. By 0, it becomes infinity, isn't it? So then you will recall some identities. If it is a polynomial, we can factorize. So it's not a polynomial. Is there any identity? What is the identity we have? Limit theta tending to 0. Sine theta by theta is 1. Isn't it? So what does with sine? The argument of sine, the same thing only should get in the denominator. So what we can do? It is 2x, but here we have x. So what we can do? Shall we multiply and divide by 1, 2? Is it correct? Okay, likewise, when x tends to 0, what about 2 into x? That is 2x will be tending to, it is approaching 2, 2 into 0. So 2x also tends to 0. When x tends to 0, 2x tends to 2 into 0. Is it clear? When x is approaching to 0, I am multiplying by 2. So 2x will tend to 2 into 0. What is 2 into 0? 0. So the same thing we can write this as limit 2x tending to 0, 2x tending to 0, sine 2x by 2x into 2. Now, what is the answer for this one? What is limit theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta? It is 1 into 2, which is same as 2. Is it okay, children? Is it okay, Aryan? Is it clear? Aishwarya?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's do more questions so that the idea becomes clear. Write down the next one. Evaluate limit extending to 0 sine 3x by 2. Sine 3x by 2. So how to do this? Sine 3x by 2. What we can do here? Our aim is you have to check that one again. When we put x is 0, what happens? Sine 3 into 0 by 2, which is same as sine 0 by 2. And what we know about sine 0? What is sine 0?
0.
0. So it is 0 by 2, which is 0. It's not, you are not getting an indeterminate form. Just put x is 0. You put x is 0. If it is in the denominator, we can't do. Then we have to use the identity. If we have x in the denominator, then you have to use the identity. Yeah? Limit x tending to 0, sine 3x by 2. So we replace the value of x with 0. 3 into 0 by 2, which is 0. Next one. Limit x tending to 0, sine 3x by 2x. Limit x tending to 0, sine 3x by 2x. What's the answer? What will be the answer? When we put as x as 0, we'll be getting sine 0 by 0, we are getting indeterminate form, isn't it? Then you have to use the identity. What is the next step, children? What will be the next step? Limit x tending to 0. Here we are having 3x, isn't it? So we can write this as sine 3x by 2 into, here I am multiplying and dividing by 1, 3. We are multiplying and dividing by 1, 3. Is it okay? Because we want sine theta by theta. Now 3 and 2 are constants. We can take that constant outside. 3 by 2 limit sine 3x by 3x. Now x tends to 0 means 3x also tends to 3 into 0, which is 0. X tends to 0. X is approaching towards the 0. So 3 times x. 3x will tend to 3 into 0, which is 0. So we can write this as limit 3x tends to 0. Now what is the answer of this one? Limit theta tending to 0. We can use the formula there. Limit theta tending to 0. Sine theta by theta is 1. So answer is 3 by 2 into 1, which is 3 by 2. Is it okay, children? Is it okay? Any doubt in that previous model? Trigonometric function finding the limits. We learned 2 or 3 questions. Is it clear? Is it okay? Dia? Children, you say something. If you understand, you say yes. Or if you have any doubt, yes. What's your answer? Is it clear, Sania? Shivani?
Yes, ma'am, it's okay.
Punya?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall we move on to the next one?
Yes, ma'am.
Write the next question. Next one. Evaluate limit t tending to 0, limit t tending to 0, sine 4t by sine 8t. Sine 4t by sine 8t. What is given here? Limit t tending to 0. T is approaching to 0. T tends to 0. Sine 4t by sine 8t. So t is approaching 0. So when you put 0 here, what do we get? Sine 4 into 0. What is sine 0? What is sine 0? 0, isn't it? So numerator becomes 0, denominator also 0. It becomes indeterminate form. To avoid this. And the formula we have is limit theta tending to 0. Sine theta by theta is 1. So what we can do here? Okay, the first step, I'm going to split this as limit sine t tending to 0. Sine 4t. So in the numerator, I'm multiplying and dividing by 4t. Is it okay? For the numerator, multiplying and dividing by 40 by sine 8t by the denominator, we multiply and divide by 180. Is it okay? Sine 40 by, for the numerator we have 40. So if it is sine theta by theta, we need 40. So we multiply and divide by 40. That is sine 80, we multiply and divide by 80. So which is same as limit t tending to 0. So this one we can write this as sine 4t by 40 by sine 8t by 8t into, here whether tt will get cancelled. 4 by 8 means is it 1 by 2? 4 by 8. If you cancel it, it is 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 we can take it as common. So 1 by 2 we can take it as common. So it is same as limit t tending to 0 sine 40 by 40 by limit t tending to 0 sine 8t by 8t. So which is same as 1 by 2 into 1 by 1. So answer is 1 by 2. Answer is 1 by 2. Is it clear? Is it okay? Listen. The question is limit t tending to 0 sine 4t by sine 8t. When we put t is 0, it takes the form 0 by 0. So we want to use this identity. If we want to use this identity, it should be in the form sine theta by theta. Here if it is theta, denominator also we want theta. So what we are doing here, in the numerator we have 4t. So we multiply and divide by 140. When in the denominator we multiply and divide by ht. Then the next step, this t and t will get cancelled. 4 by 8 is 1 by 2. 4 by 8 which is 1 by 2. So this is 1 by 2 being constant, we are taking outside. Then we are taking the limits. So now this is of the form limit theta tending to 0 sine theta by theta. Listen children, here I wrote t tends to 0. If you write 4t also, the answer is same, isn't it? When t is approaching towards 0, 4 into t will approach to 4 into 0, which is 0. Okay, now listen, can you answer this question? T is tending to 1. So what about 3t? 3t will approach to, t tends to 1. Therefore 3t will tend to
3 into 1.
3 into 1, which is 3.
3.
Okay. T is tending to 5. So 2t will tend to
10.
10. Okay. T is tending to 1. So t plus 1 will converge to
2.
2. 1 plus 1. We are doing here the same thing you do in the other side. Okay. So write the next one. Next one you are going to do. Evaluate limit x tending to 0 sine 10x by sine 5x. Sine 10x by sine 5x. Evaluate limit theta tending to 0 sine 10x by sine 5x. Limit x tending to 0 sine 10x by sine 5x. Can you try this one? Srihari, is it clear, Srihari?
Yes, ma'am.
Naurin?
Yes, ma'am.
You have any doubt? Okay, clear that moment itself. Only be able to follow. Shivani, what the answer? Huh? What's the answer? Huh? What's the answer, Shivani?
Doing.
Doing. Okay.
Two.
2. Okay, that answer 2. Sin 10x by sin 5x 2. Is correct? What about the others? Are you getting 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. The method is same what we did in the previous question. You multiply and divide by 10x in the numerator. Multiply and divide by 5x. Okay. You cancel, simplify, and get the answer as 2. Shall we do the next? Gayatri? Finish? Doing.
Yes, ma'am. Finished.
You finished. Write the next one. Evaluate limit extending to 0 cos x by pi minus x. Cos x by pi minus x. What is the answer? Limit extending to 0 cos x by pi minus x. What is the answer? Gauri, can you give the answer, Gauri?
One by pi.
Very good. It's 1 by pi. Have you got that answer?
Cos 0 is equal to 1 and pi minus 0 is pi.
Okay, we substituting this values here. We are not getting infinity, isn't it? What's the value of cos 0? 1. 1 by pi. Let's you substitute it and get the answer. 1 by pi. If you are getting 0 by 0 indeterminate form, you have to check for is there any other way? Is there any identity? Any formula is there? Or we have to factorize. Like that you have to take. Here when we put 0, you are not getting the indeterminate form. Next one. Limit extending to 0 ax plus x cos x by b sin x. Ax plus x cos x by b sin x. How to do this? Question is limit extending to 0 ax plus x cos x by b sin x. How to do this? What we can do? So this one can be split like this. Limit extending to 0. The common denominator is that. I'm splitting this as ax by b sin x plus x cos x by b sin x. Is it okay? I'm splitting these two. So now this is same as limit x tending to 0, a by b to sin x by x. Is it correct? This x, we can take it to the denominator. Is it okay? Is it correct? This x we have in the numerator, can we write it to this? Sin x by x. Plus, okay, I am splitting the limit also. Limit x tending to 0, x. Again, this one, if you take it down, x by b 2, I am taking this as sin x by cos x. Or, okay, is it clear, children? This cos x I am taking it to down. So, which is same as limit x tending to 0, a by b being constant, we can take it outside. 1 by sin x by x plus, again 1 by b being constant, we can take it as limit x tending to 0, x by, what is sin by cos? Is it tan x? Is it tan x? So, which is same as a by b into 1 plus 1 by b into limit x tending to 0, can write this as tan x by x. 1 by tan x by x. 1 by tan x by x. Now what is limit tending to 0? Tan theta by theta. Limit theta tending to 0, tan theta by theta is? You can write this as 1. So a by b plus 1 by b. So answer is a plus 1 by b. Is it okay? Is it clear, children? Is it okay, Aishwarya? See, the same questions, do it 1 or 2 times so that the idea becomes clear. One time if we do, we will not be able to do it for the exam. The repeated practice is needed. Few selected questions. Okay, we have to do it again and again so that the idea becomes clear. Write the next one. Limit extending to 0. Sin ax plus bx by ax plus sin bx. Limit extending to 0. Sin ax plus bx by ax plus sin bx. How to do this? Then here what we are going to do is, here we'll be dividing the numerator and denominator by x. Divide the numerator and denominator by x. Okay. It's again a 0 by 0 form. Okay, that's what we are moving this way. We want to use the identity. Whenever you are given a question, first you substitute it and check, is it indeterminate form or not? It is indeterminate form. So what we are doing here, divide the numerator and denominator by x. So this one, we can write this as limit extending to 0. The numerator, we can write this as sin ax by x plus b by a plus Sine bx by x. Is it correct? This one when you split it, sine ax by x plus bx by x. X will get cancelled, so you'll get b by ax by x plus sine bx by x. Is it okay, children? Now, if you want to apply this formula, limit theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta is needed, isn't it? If you want to apply the limit x tending to 0, sine ax by x plus b is in the numerator by, again the denominator, limit x tending to 0, a plus sine bx by b. Here what we can do, if we want to use the identity, you multiply and divide by 1a here. In this term alone, I am multiplying and dividing. Likewise, here it is x. So you multiply and divide by 1b. Okay. So now, limit theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta is 1. So 1 into a plus b by, denominator is again a plus b. So which is same as a plus b by a plus b. So what's the final answer? Which is what's the answer? A plus b by a plus b, which is same as 1. Is it clear, children? What we are doing here, we are dividing it by, divide the numerator and denominator by x. Next step, we are splitting this ax by x plus bx by x by ax by x plus sine bx by x. Sine ax by ax means we can use the identity, but here we have x, so you multiply and divide by 1a. b we are leaving it as such because no x term is there, constant. Again in the denominator we have x, so you multiply and divide by b. Now take the limits. You take the limit, you will get sine theta tending to 0, sine theta by theta is 1. So we get numerator as a plus b, by denominator also a plus b. So it is same as 1. Okay. Is it okay? Write the next one. Evaluate limit theta tending to 0. Evaluate limit theta tending to 0. Sine ax by bx. What is the answer? Limit, sorry, not theta, x tending to 0. Sine ax by bx. Sorry. What is the answer, Aparna? What is the answer, Aparna? Sine ax by bx, isn't it? What will be the answer?
1.
1. Is it 1? It's 1. Aishwarya, what's the answer you got here?
0.
0. What we did here? Evaluate limit extent. Okay, do one thing. Time up. I'll stop with this. Try it out. Try to find out. Learn. Go through all the questions what we did today, and try to find out the answer. Tomorrow we'll be discussing this one. Okay, come with the answer. Is it 1? Someone said 1. Someone said 0. What about your answer, Punya? Karthik, what's your answer? Karthik. Okay, so we can discuss it tomorrow. Solve this as homework. Do the questions again, and all the questions go through. Do it as again homework. Thank you, children.
Thank you, ma'am.